Hello, my crafty friends. If you're watching the replay, thank you for coming to see. And if you're joining us live, cool. Glad you're here. Hi, Julie. Good to see you. Trying to see if things stuck together. A little bit. Hi, Brittany. I'm glad you're both here. Okay. I haven't done any more since last time. So this is what we had, when we quit. Um, I do have some more. I don't know. Yeah, I do have some more stuff to put in it. Let's see. Yeah, and then I have some stuff that I didn't get cut out. I did get these things trimmed, um, but I didn't cut out any extra off these pages. So we're just going to set those aside for now. And hi, Barbara. I'm glad you're here. Okay, I'm just taking the stuff out of the envelopes so we know what we've got already to work with. Oh, I'm sorry about the ads thing, Julie. I've asked for them to be skippable. Are they still skippable? I have YouTube Premium. That's one of the few subscriptions that I have. So I don't ever have to deal with ads, and I forget other people have to. Um, I guess I could demonetize. No, because even if you demonetize, they put ads on your stuff. You just don't get paid for them. I think I'm right about that, but I might be wrong. I'll look into it. It might be worth just demonetizing. Um, I mean, the little bit of money that I get from it's nice, but it's not that important. But if they're going to show ads anyway, then I might as well leave it alone. So I'll have to find that out. I'm going to show you what we have so far. Hi, Janet. I'm so glad you're here. You just put up with them. I know. I just hate that you have to. Here is our cover. And then inside, all we've done is some flowers right there. So this is what we have left to work with unless we add something to it. We have this and we have filled it up. And then we have this that's just pictures. It's just beautiful pictures of places I think would be fun to visit. Well, except that's a painting, um, but it's not. I don't have information about the places, just pictures. So anyway, that will make we'll sew in or put in with an elastic band or something, probably right here, so that it can just fold right over there when we fold up the book. Here goes the constant refreshing. Oh, Julie, I'm just sorry you have so much troubles. The ad was skippable for Sue. Okay. That's okay, Sue. I'm just glad to know you're here. Hi, Mindy. I'm glad you're here. I missed you when you came in. I'm sorry. Okay, I'm going to set these aside because they just go in here. But we may need to put something else in here because we have way too much stuff. Um, See, like here's just architectural things, just doors and gates and stuff like that. And then these are all, um, just artifact type things. And then I've got these that are places to see, as well as these. So, really, all of this, I probably need to do something else with. Maybe another signature to stick in. Yeah, well, so far, I managed to do one every day, so I'm proud of myself so far. So I'm going to think about, if I do that, how do I want to do this? How do I want to put these things in? So let's set those up at the top. I was thinking if that we maybe could, I think this is the widest spot here. Yeah, I think this is the only place this will fit, and it won't quite fit there. Almost. Hi, Melissa. I'm glad you're here. All right, let's see if that'll make it where it'll fit in this space here. Yeah, I think it will. So we can put that one right there. Oh, thank you, Barbara. Um, I think I did one. Did I do one this morning? I mean, I did one. Um, I think I did one for today already, and I think I messed up when I said that. I think it was Thursday that I need to. I'm pretty sure I did one. I already put one out this morning because I did it in advance for the yesterday. I mean today and tomorrow. I'm pretty sure. Let me go check. Make sure I'm right about that. Yeah, I did. So so I guess you're gonna have to remind me on Thursday, Barbara. That could be a pocket. You're right. That's a good idea. I gotta. Hi, Nashwa. I'm glad you're here. Melissa's having surgery on July the 14th. We will definitely be saying prayers for you, Melissa. I'm going to write that down so I can be sure to pray on the right day. July the 14th. Thank you for letting me know. Okay. That way I can have it with me and I won't forget. Okay. If I make this one a pocket, what would we put in the pocket? Um, okay. I don't know what I'm doing here. I'm just setting them out here trying to see. Okay, we've got... See, I can almost just fill this up just with these kinds of pictures. But it's not very interesting this way. Make a journal card with one of those ones on your right that you put aside on these. Yeah. Well, I got lots of those I could use for that. Um, I'm trying to think about these. Um, these are like different. Well, not that one. It's more like these are architectural and these are places. Does that make sense? Um, Now we've still got all of these. This one's not terribly interesting, so let's take that one off. Let's see what else we can stick in with these arches. We could put that one in there. And maybe a little one like that. Um, I know this one, and oops, this one. What's the other one? Maybe that's it. But you see how this one has this part stuck down in the stone? Well, this is the stone for this one. So we could put it like this. Um, and that would kind of show it. Okay. Trying to see if they're not exact sizes. And I don't know if this goes down inside or if it sits on top. I didn't look that far into it. Oh, that's good, Melissa. Okay. I'm just going to do the bottom of this to put on here. Like that. But that's probably too big to put there. Okay. So let's go ahead. Everything else is straight. We might as well straighten these up because it's not gonna work another way. Okay. Where's my blue book? Oh, ouch. So we're going to put that one right down there. I'm sorry we're getting a little bit of a glare. And I'm just going to go ahead and put all three of these that are like similar. Here, and then I'll put these four over there. And haha. Oh, okay. Almost didn't fit. I should have brought this one down a little bit, but it's too late to do that now. Okay, and over here I'm going to use this one. I'm going to put it right in the center. May have been a bad plan with what I've got left, but okay. Whoops, just knocked something off on the floor. Let me see if I can grab it. Oh, goodness. Mm. Right now, Tanya thinks she'll be able to stream with me on Thursday. So that's good. Okay. I'm going to put that one right there. But I guess I should have gone ahead and glued down the other ones that are just sitting there. Thank you, Janet. Woohoo! Yeah, I'm excited. We're just going to do whatever. And we may introduce some, some things that we're going to do um, while she's home. But on Thursday we're not going to worry about doing something specific. Okay, let's go ahead and let's go ahead and put all these down, and then I won't have to worry about them falling off if I move it. And I think I'm pretty much determined this is where things are going to go. So this isn't probably the most interesting thing I could have done with these pictures as far as layout and stuff like that. But right now, my brain is, I've got too many other things going on in my life I need to focus on right now. So I'm just doing what I can when it comes to art stuff. Um, yeah, she was hoping she'd be able to stream for a little while on Sunday, but things happened and she just wasn't able to do it. So, but hopefully she'll get. Um, oh, I was gonna make that one a pocket, wasn't I? Okay, let's do these other ones first, and then we'll work on making that one a pocket. I don't know what I'll stick in there, but we got plenty of things we can stick something in there, even if it's just a I don't know what. Okay, now I still have these over here. I think I like that better since both of these are very different from everything else. I think it helps to have them juxtapositioned or whatever. I'm not sure if that's the right term. I'm going to put that one over there. I've changed my mind. There's a little more space right here to put something else. Oops, crooked. Try to straighten it up a little bit. Hi, Kathy. I'm glad you're here. Thank you. Getting home from a big trip is challenging as getting ready for it. Yes, that's true. That's true. And it's always more fun to get ready for a trip than to come home and put everything back up. At least for me, because you're doing things in anticipation when you're getting ready to go. When you come back, you're already, finished, and so it's kind of, I don't know, it's kind of in a letdown phase or something. I don't know how to explain that. You probably all know what I'm talking about, unless I'm the only one who has that problem. Doing it on your phone too. Well, I'm sorry about that, Julie. I know that's frustrating. Okay, I've got these three small ones, and then I've got these two. That one won't quite fit. If I'd move that up a bit, it would fit there. Huh. I don't know. Okay. I just made it smaller, and then it will fit here. It's not quite as symmetrical, which makes my brain hurt, but we're gonna we're gonna go for it anyway. Whoops. Okay. Now then, we need to. Whoops. I'm just keep knocking stuff over. I'm tired of that. Okay, I've got this spot right down here that I can put the rest of these. If I trim this one a little bit, it's actually very constant today, but tiny glitches mostly. Okay. Alrighty. Oh, I better check that. Looks like y'all don't feel like chatting any more than I feel like. Um, I'm sorry, this is going to take me just a minute. Oh, I'm sorry, y'all. This is something I do need to take care of. So it's going to take me a second. I apologize. I need to find a place where I can type. Sometimes, sometimes important things just come up in the wrong times. Okay, sorry. Um, I'm going to put these here, and I'm going to put this one over here. Oh, well, I hope you can get that put together quickly because it hopefully it will help. Or maybe I should say, and hopefully it will help. Oh, see, now we went right into that crease where I didn't want to go. So, no, we're going to put this one here. And will this one fit? Nope. We're just going to, okay, I'm just going to put it here. I'm trying to see. I may not even want this guy on there. Maybe that's the deal. Okay. Sorry, guy. You just have to not be on here. Not in the mood to deal with it. So, okay. Now we're going to put this onto a piece of card. Here's a piece that just is well, it was just scrap. Let me put it that way. Trying to think of another word, but it was something I got in a package of little pads, but it wasn't a little pad, so it was just scrap that got thrown in there. Okay, let's see if we can. There we go. Okay. We'll make a pocket, and then we'll figure out something to go in that pocket. Um, get the scissors off, or they'll get all gluey. Okay. We're going to glue this down with art glitter glue. I probably, well, I was going to say I probably need to make a gusset of some kind on it. But I think I'm going to make it a tuck where it's just on these two, and that'll let something go in there easier. And that way I don't have to put a gusset on it, because a gusset would just make it stick out even more. So this is that folio. I'll show you just a second. Okay. Let me find the book. This is the book we got all the pictures out of, and there's, as you can see, more. And I have some down here that I got out, but we didn't end up using. So this is the book I got everything out of, and this is a folio that I'm making, copying Rosemary, copying a Tim Holtz folio that he sells. She just made one out of file folder, and so I copied what she did pretty much. And then we've got this to go inside it with some more stuff. We just picked out stuff that would we would enjoy seeing on a trip to Ireland. And this is bigger pictures that I just put in a signature, and we're going to put it right here so it can do this. And we'll close it all up and it'll look like this. But we still have all of these pictures over here that I want to put in here because these are places that look fun to go to. So, excuse me just a second. Sorry, feeling like I'm fixing to cough. So, um, all right. Need move that. It's got glue all over it, and I'll end up with it all over me. Oh, thank you, Kathy. I understand the busy, and I'm glad that you're able to be here. Okay. So I think we can do another one over here and have it maybe go behind these things, and this one come in front. So I would put it, closer to this side of that half-inch spine, and this one closer to this side of that half-inch spine, so that we can get them both in there. And then we can make a tag or something to go in here, journaling card, and have this. So I think there's room to do another one like one of these. So let's see kind of what space we would need. First, let me cut something down to the right size. Oh, okay. We'll just take another one of these, and I'm going to cut it this same size. So let me mark it. Okay, Julie. I hope it helps. All right. Let me get my paper cutter, because as bad as I do with that, I do worse with scissors. Okay, let's move this out of the way. Thought maybe it could go on top of it, but no. One nice thing about this cutter is it'll cut through a bunch of pieces of paper um, pretty easily, actually. Okay, so here's the second little book, about the same size as the first one. It does have more pages in it. And we may need all those pages, so I'm not sure. Oh, cool, Kathy. I still have not been able to get that done. It feels like I have so many things I want to do, and you'd think I'd have more time now, but I don't. I don't have more time. Um, okay. Welcome back, Julie. Welcome back. Oh, I don't know why that made me think of Welcome Back, Cotter. Y'all remember Cotter? Haven't thought of that in a long time. All right. If we put, let's see. I'm just trying to see how many we could get on a page. Okay, so we can do 1, 2, 2. Okay. I'm just trying to kind of get a guesstimate of how many pages that I need. Okay. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So about the same. Oh, 13. Close to the same amount. Excuse me just a second. Okay, sorry. All right. Um, so we've got 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14. All right, let's take this middle one out. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16. Let's take out one more. No, if I take out another one, I only have 12. Okay, we're going to do 4 pieces of paper in our signature. We did 3 in this one. And and we will try to lay them out so they'll look nice on here, and that means we won't have to crowd them up as much. So that's good. Oh, she did an eco dyeing inside. Tell me how you did that, Kathy. Um, of course, I don't know where I would do it inside either. Okay, I want to put some really fun stuff on the front. I'm thinking something like this. And I don't know if, see, we can't even get those two on there together. So let's see what else. That one might be fun to put with it. We can do it like this. Oh, that's kind of out of your way. Sorry. Like that. And these, most of them, I did leave some words, and there's only a couple that I don't have words for because I cut those out before I realized I wanted to keep the words. Okay, what is going on there? All right. Put a big beach towel down first to protect the papers. That makes perfect sense to me. Okay. It's one of the folding tables, so I move it and use it for big family feast too. Ah, yeah. We have one of those tables. I have an 8-foot one that's black, or a 6-foot one. No, maybe it's not quite 6 feet. Anyway, that's white. Um, but the only place I could open them up right now would be in the middle of my living room, and then the puppy would have no place to play in the house. Unfortunately, that's important for the puppy to have a place to play. So, well, I say unfortunately. I don't know if that's a good word, but when it comes to crafts, it's unfortunate. I'm glad we have the puppy has a place, but I did some of them like this because I thought it would look cool to have, some things that are different to protect the table, not the papers. Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, the puppy's okay. I watched a lady who has three cattle dogs, and she said that they go through three teenage sessions at least. And so those rebellious, I want to do my own thing, um, and that you get them past that, and then they become really, really good dogs. So we're hoping to get him past that. Right now, he he's testing everything. Do you really want me to do that? I don't know if you really want me to do that. I don't really want to do that. Are you sure you really want me to do that? Oh, that would be nice. A patio. Yeah. I have a nice porch on in the front. I could set up something out there. I just always assumed I would do it in the back because there's a plug-in in the back, and I was planning to do my eco dyeing in one of those roasting pots. Yeah, yeah, three teenage stages. I know. It was like 7 to 10 months. I don't know, 14 to 16 months, and 20. I don't remember what she said, but anyway, they were just like interspersed. And we have found this true with Sparrow, even though he's only half cattle dog. He has a couple of months, and then he'll have a month where he doesn't want to, he wants to rebel, and then he'll go back to being good for a while, and then he'll have another month where he wants to rebel. It's like he's constantly having to decide if we really, mean it or not. Um, so, all right, let's look at these. I've got a bunch of these that are just little, like, um, waterfalls and lakes and things like that. I'm trying to see what else I have that might go with these. Yeah, that would go. This is one of the pictures I cut out before I thought I needed information. Okay, I think that looks pretty good, and the pages are not the same amount of stuff or the same layout, so I think that also helps it. So I'm going to go ahead and leave that one in there, even though it doesn't have any information on it. Um, oh, thanks, Kathy. I like them too. Yeah, they're so smart. That's why. Well, that's absolutely true, but it's like selective smarts. They're smart, however, when they want to be. Other times that you think, seriously, seriously, what made you think that would work? But anyway, we got one of those little plastic swimming pools, specifically to put out so Sparrow could play, because he loves to play in puddles. He stomps in all the puddles. He lays in them. He will not get in that pool. I'm like, I don't understand. What's your problem? Why won't you get in the pool? But he won't get in the pool. Um, I don't understand. Anyway, it's funny, but we thought we were doing something good for him, and that he would enjoy being outside. Well, he doesn't like being out in the heat. He would rather stay in the house. In fact, that's part of his problem right now is he knows he's going to have to go outside in the heat, and so he's trying to come up with options that don't involve going outside. And they usually involve running all around the house um, while Hannah tries to get his leash back on him, and he thinks it's a fun game. So, um, anyway, we're getting along. We've started making him just eat dog food and not putting anything fun in his dog food because we just can't afford to keep putting fun stuff in there just to get him to eat it. So he's having to learn that he can eat just plain kibble. He can. It is not a preference, but he can do it. I think those are, look at that, it's all crookedy. Oh, bye, Julie. I'm so sorry. No, I don't want you to have to leave, but I sure understand because it's frustrating to sit there and not be able to, not be able to see anything because of the buffering. It just feels like a waste of time. So I completely understand. Okay, here's a couple of different indoor things. Now I could, and it might be look more balanced if I do it like this. And then let's see, what else can I put on here besides that? That's something fun. There's a train. Let's see what else we've got. Is there something else skinny we could stick in? It's hard to know. Okay, we'll do this because it's Main Street. We'll just do it like this. Okay, I think we're getting this done. I think we're getting this done. Okay. Gotta figure out where there's no glue and go there. Let's see, right there. Okay. Got some glue on the edge that I don't want to waste, so I might as well rub it on there. Okay, I'm gonna. Alrighty. Thank you, Sue. Okay, bye bye. Thanks for coming. I'm gonna put Main Street right here. And, and we're gonna go ahead with these because I don't see anything that I think would be better on that page. So Okay. Trying to see what else we can put with this. We could put this one. Hmm. No, I'm going to save those. All right, we're going to do it like this. I don't know if y'all, how much y'all can see. Let me try to get this a little bit closer and see if that'll help a little bit. Okay. I'm not sure I like that, but I can't decide exactly why. It may be that I've got two that are, fussy cut at the top and two that are not, and somehow that doesn't look right. Um, that one's not, it needs to be trimmed a little more. And I don't know why it wasn't trimmed up there. Okay, let's see if this will fit. If I cut off the border on the bottom, the sides. Okay, I think I kind of like that better. Okay. All I want is for it to be pleasing to the eye. I don't think that's asking too much. I'm sorry I don't have exciting things to talk about. Um, I cannot. I cannot have a glue book over here without having it. Without putting my arm in it. I don't understand. I don't understand. Hi, Sharon. I'm glad you're here. Okay. So we've got boats. And those are going to have to be trimmed a little bit to fit. There we go. Let's do this one too. I don't like them to be right from edge to edge. Okay, I did that one very, very, very obviously unstraight. Good grief. Okay, I'm sorry. Okay, if we do those, here's some more boats. See if we have any more boats while we're looking at all this stuff. That one has a dam in it. Okay. I think we're going to go with that. We're going to try to get this thing finished today. Sometimes I go into a project and I think, oh, this is going to take a long time. And it doesn't bother me that it does because I thought that from the beginning. But this project, however, I feel like it's taken forever. And I know it's only been like 3 or 4 times I've worked on it. But anyway, it feels like a lot. This is, I guess, as close to a glue book as you can get. All I'm doing is gluing stuff down. So I guess this is literally a glue book. Okay. See how much we've got left. We've got 2, 4, 6, 7 pages left. And we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Like 6 pages of stuff left. So that's okay. Okay. We're going to just put these pictures of multiple buildings. And we'll stick the graveyard in here too. Hi, Teresa. I'm glad you're here. I'm glad you came and said hello. Hmm. All right. Well, I think I'm just going to stick two on a page since we have. I mean, I could leave room to add something else right there since those are small. I could just go ahead and put this on there too. Yeah, that looks better. Maybe we'll find something different. We'll look through our book and find something to put on whatever pages are left. But um, I'm just going to go with what looks good, and then we'll put the rest of the pages in later. I mean, we'll see what we can find to fill up the whatever's left over. Teresa says, I've been cutting and rolling beads, just spinning my own little world. Well, that's good. Sometimes that's a very pleasant place to be, Teresa. Just in your own little world. If people don't invade it needing something. That sounded pretty selfish thing to say, didn't it? But that sometimes I'm selfish. Sometimes I just want to do something just for me and not worry about everybody. I admit it. I can be selfish. Okay. Mindy says, I was making paper beads the other day. Teresa, it is fun, isn't it? You didn't hear it, Julie. Okay, thank you. Yeah, we do. And I'm going to get mine, I'm sure. I'll have a chance to have a day where I just do whatever I want. But it's been so long, I don't remember what that's like. Okay. All right, let's put in, when I have to trim it again, the one of the hard things and one of the reasons I didn't trim them all right at the edge was because the words start right at the edge of the picture. And so if you're not careful, you'll cut off words. All right, there's that. And let's put this one up here. Maybe I want this down here because those are both kind of like that. Um, yeah, we'll use this one. And then we have three left. So we can find some more stuff. I do have those other pages, but I think I really want maybe something bigger. I don't know. I can't remember what all is left in the book. So, hi, Diane. It's so good to see you. I'm glad you're here. All right. We're we're not really. We are pretending to take a trip to Ireland, and we're taking stuff out of an Ireland travel guide and putting them in a book, and we're pretending like we went to see these places or these are places we're going to see, even though I can't imagine that I will ever really get to go um, anywhere overseas. Um, I might be wrong, but I just do not really see that happening for me. I'm pretty much a realist, and while it's a fun dream, I don't really see it happening. Okay. Well, come on. Alrighty. We've got these two pages in the back to do um, before we add this into the rest of all of our other goodies that we've got in here. So I am going to look there. I did it again. I'll tell you, this part of my arm is very gluey. It's very gluey. Okay, this is the book that we've been taking things out of. Um, trying to see, I don't want that stuff. Julie says, I'm sorry. Now I just plain frustrated with the buffering. I'll go and catch up on some videos. See you later. Bye bye, Julie. And I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. That's never fun. But I completely understand. Barbara says, I always wanted to spend 5 years in the British Isles. I don't think it's still on my bucket list. For one thing, I'd have to be willing to fly, and I'm not sure about that. Yeah. Okay. Now that's something that would be intriguing to me. This is the boat trip through the Marble Arch Caves. I think I would enjoy that. So let's just put that there and let's keep looking. There's some more boats, but we got lots of boats. I do like boats. Ooh, that's pretty. Let's do that. I don't know what it is, but let's look at it and find out. Um, it's the Mussenden Temple. Okay, I'm wondering. Well, let's see if there's something else in here I want to take out. Okay, not really. All right. If they would have the map of Ireland on one one piece of paper. I would like to put it on there. I wonder if we can. Oh, this is where the signature is glued together. Okay, let's see if we can make this work here. Sailing, take me away. Yeah, sailing there would be fun. But if you have, time, that would be fun. Okay. I think I'm going to cut this out and I'm going to see if I can fit it on the back. Okay, let's just see if we can do that. I'm trying to keep it together good enough that I can put it, it'll stay together good enough to get on there. Oops, that's not going to happen because when I cut right there, it'll be gone. So we're just going to go ahead and take it apart. Okay. It still may not fit just on the back. Okay. Turn it a little more. If we really turn it, I think we can get it on there. So I'm going to leave that and glue this piece down with that sitting there to tell me where to put it. And then I'll do the same with the other piece with this sitting there to tell me where to put it. Okay. And now we'll do the other side. There we go. We got it to work. Yay. Okay, so there's that. Now we just have these 2 pages. So we're going to take this out. Trying to get just the right amount of space that I had on the other side. Thank you, Barbara. I love maps too. Okay, so there's the caves. And here's some people looking off over the cliffs. I think that will work well there. I'm wondering, well, let me just trim this one a little bit. Okay. If we put this one up here and then this one, I'm going to take the other stuff off and just have Italian garden on here. That was just some more information about the Italian garden, but I don't think it's really necessary. And I'm going to go ahead and trim these off on the side because, like all the other ones, it's just a little bit too wide to make me feel comfortable. And we'll put that there, and then we will cut this out and put it go away notification. Not many people are chatting, but I do want to be able to see it. So okay, let me get my little scissors. I can do the sorry, fussy cutting part better with these little scissors. Okay, we're getting there. We're getting there. Oh, I got a little bit of white right there. Take that off because we're not inking in this book because we didn't start out inking, so we want to get off the white bits. Okay. Maybe it'll be better like that. Okay, somehow it feels like I need a little something right there. Okay, let me look because we got we got plenty of stuff we can find to stick in there. Oh, here we go. We'll get this father and son fishing. That'll be fun. I'm I'm not really into fishing, but I'm not against it. I just don't like fish. So when I was about, I guess I was probably about 10 years old. I'm trying to think because my sister Karen is 8 years younger than me, and I know she was there. So I was probably 10 or 12. And the first time I ever went fishing, and we were at the lake, and I was catching fish like crazy. Of course, they were these little bitty carp, and I thought I could catch them and just throw them back because I'd seen people do that on TV. So it seemed like a good idea. But my dad said that the way those little fish, no, it was perch. Sorry, perch, not carp. Anyway, the way those fish were catching that hook, they weren't going to survive if we threw them back. So, so we needed to eat them because it was not right to kill them and not eat them. That would be wasteful and, not being a good steward of the earth. Um, so I quit fishing. I was like, nah, I'm done. And I only fished one other time, and that was because I went to visit a cousin who lived in San Diego, and her dad owned a charter boat where they would take groups out to fish, and they did midnight cruises, fishing cruises. And I wanted to go out at midnight, but if you weren't going to fish, what's the point of going? So I said I would fish, and I brought in a few mackerel, and then I just couldn't do it anymore. I was like, no, I'm done with the fishing thing. uh, I'll just sit and watch. A lot of great memories going fishing with your dad. That's wonderful. I have good memories camping, with my parents, but that's the only time I remember my dad even fishing. He wasn't big on fishing either. Oh, there you go. I got it again. Got my arm right in the glue. He wasn't big on it. Fishing or hunting, neither one of those were things that really, were things he really wanted to do. Now he was happy to eat the fish and, and the venison or whatever, whatever you got. He would be glad if you shared it with him, but he didn't want to do it himself. So I didn't kind of grow up in that culture, even though I have family members who, are big hunters. I have one uncle who, if he hadn't been able to hunt, I don't know if he could have fed all his kids when they were young because he had a lot of kids and not a huge income. And he lived in a kind of an expensive place. Um, so I was, and he would bring stuff up to us, and I was happy to eat it. I was happy to eat it. His kids, though, were so used to it that they had a room where they had deer heads, and they called it Bambi's room. Is that? I think that's in Bambi's room, Dad. That's how I first heard about Bambi having a room. Yeah, we camped out mostly with my grandparents, my mom's parents, and then some friends. So here's this little booklet that we did. I like this, and I'm glad that it has a you know tells you at least where it is, a little something, a little some kind of information. Okay, so now we have two books that we're going to put in, and for those of you who haven't seen it yet, this is the inside of the folio. Oh, we've got a pocket here. We could do something. Still haven't done that, but um, and then we have this just little fun thing to go in the pocket. Uh-oh. Thank you, Tanya. Thanks again for my extreme glue sticks. Oh, I appreciate them. Okay, and then this is, oops, sorry, this is the outside of the folio. So we want to put this one back here and this one up here. And I'm really not in the mood to sew, so I think I'm going to do the elastic thing. Oh, thank you, Mindy. I'm glad you like it. I think it's turning out pretty cute. It I think it is. It was a fun project to do. All right, let me get some elastic. I've got this brown elastic I bought, I don't know when, a long time ago. Um, oops. Maybe I should have made it a little longer. I don't want it um, so tight that it buckles this, but okay. Now we're going to take this and we're going to just put it right there, and it can just hang out right there. That booklet can go back there. And then we'll put one here. I should have just cut two pieces when I had that one. Okay. And the putting it on the folio will kind of stretch the elastic out a little bit, so it won't be as likely to crimp these corners because it will be going beyond it. Let me show you. See that this pulls it out and keeps it from messing up the booklet inside. So now Rosemary didn't put, well, as far as I know, she didn't put signatures in hers. Okay. But there we go. We've got a signature here and a signature here. And there it is. Ta-da! As Beth would say, ta-da! Oh, I got a little more. Got to glue that back down. Thank you, Teresa. Thank you, Barbara. This is really nice, Lisa. It's actually a great way to do a little travel journal if I were to do any traveling. Yeah, me too. Yeah, I think it is. And it's a fun, it's a fun thing to work with because you've got all these different applications. I do want to go ahead and make a tag to stick in there just for kicks. So let's leave that there. And let's see. I don't know if this will fit in there, but if it will, we could just make the, no, not quite. All right. I was going to say we could make it on that because I have extras of those. Here we go. We got a little piece of cardboard. That'll work. I am going to make it thinner though. That's A cutter thing. I need a cutter. Hi, Kay. I'm so glad you're here. Oh, I hope you get to go, Kay. I hope you get to go. Darren and I had a lot of places on our bucket list that I would have enjoyed going with him, but don't necessarily want to go by myself. um, don't necessarily want to go by myself. All right, we're going to make this into a tag. Um, okay. Oh, goodness. Well, surgery is probably more important, but not near as much fun. Hi, Beth. You were lurking until I acted like Beth and said, "What?" I can't remember now what I said. Ta-da! That's what it was. That was my Bethism. Okay, so we've got this thing that is 3 inches wide by 5.5 inches tall, approximately. No, you just came in. Okay. Well, when I got this thing, um, it's finished, except I'm going to put a tag in there. So it goes like this. I said it's done. Ta-da! So there's that. I want to make a tag to go in there. Um, I think I'm going to just use this. Uh-oh. Yeah. Okay. It'll work fine. I need my glue book again. And I think I'm going to use, well, let's do some glue stick and some art glitter glue. I think that's probably a good idea. Bake a belly button. I need to make something for it. Yeah, for sure. Some kind of closure thing. Okay. Got glue all over me, but Teresa says, I need to make me one for Scotland. That's where my ancestors are from. Cool. Yeah, I have some from there too. Um, hmm. Okay, see? Do you see those lines? That's the art glitter glue. They'll probably go away when it's dry, but that's why for something like this, I usually really like to use glue stick. I could have spread it out, but I didn't think of that at the time. So on this side, well, it won't really. On this side, I'm just going to use the glue stick, and we're going to be all right with however it turns out, because for one thing, it's not going in the mail or something. It's not like something I'm trying to give to someone else. It's just for me. Use a card to rub it out. And Italy for Janet. Yeah. I don't have ancestors from Italy that I know of, but I would love to go there. Okay, yeah, a card would work it would work great. Um, I just I like to touch it. Okay. Oh, it's funny because I can see a piece of dried glue right there, but I can't get it to come off. Okay. Mm, okay. Don't think I went very straight there. I ended up cutting into it down here. Can you see that? How that doesn't look great. That doesn't look great. So we're going to see if we can fix it by doing this. That looks better. Okay. Now then, we need to look at our book again. I really want, and I did from the beginning, want this picture of the sheep. And I think I'm just going to take it off the back. There we go. All right. There's the sheep. And I think I need to see if I can split this. Hopefully it'll work because um, that's really, really thick. Okay, that worked out. All right. So we'll put this on there, but I'm going to see if there's some, um, some stuff in here that we might use, like we use old papers and stuff for collage. Ooh, that floor might be fun. So let's just do this. We're gonna use that. What I'm wanting is just textures and things I can put in there. Um, oh, isn't that a pretty picture? It's hard to make it where it's not glary, but you can see it. All right, let's look here. Okay, that's kind of what we have at the moment. I was thinking about maybe using some of this. So I'm going to take it out, but I'm not convinced that's what I want. Okay, now something like that might be fun. I don't know if you can see that. Let's tear it. Okay, that's good. Didn't want to lose that picture right there, so. All right, what else could we add in? Maybe a piece of map would be fun. Let's see what we can find. I could use that, but I'd really rather have. Here's a bunch of different castles. That's interesting. There's another piece. Ooh, there's some rock wall. That might be fun to put in there. All right, let's see what we can do with that. Oh, sorry. Okay, let's. There's some of that. There's some map. Okay, let's see what we can do. If we put this and this. And then put the sheep right across the middle. Is that weird looking? I can't decide if I like it or not. It's a collage. It is a collage. I'm just not sure if I like it as a collage or not. I'm kind of picky about my collages. um, but I think I'm going to call it good. Okay. This piece needs to go down first. Nobody said, oh, Lisa, don't use that. Don't do that. So I'm going to assume it's okay. Can't remember which way I had it. I think it was like that. But I'm not positive. Diane says, listening while fussy cutting out a rose, so I'm not sure what to say. That's okay. That's okay. Okay, too much glue. Sorry, Beth. I saw your comment right after I glued the floor down, so I apologize for not being able to even do your suggestion because I had already given up on people giving me suggestions. Diane says, I get in that focused place where I know someone was talking, but I'm not really hearing what's. Oh, believe me, I understand. No problem. And alrighty. Okay, now then, I'm going to ink it and punch a hole in it, and we're going to call it good. Um, Actually, I'm not sure I'm going to punch a hole in it, but I am going to ink it because it just needs something. That looks a lot better inked. I had to ink something. I said I wasn't inking anything, but I evidently lied. Wasn't intentional, but nonetheless, that just needed some ink. Okay, now then, um, trying to see. Oh, that's a small hole. Let me find my hole punch and some kind of fiber to go in it. It's gonna take me just a second. Okay. This is a little bit of my hand spun yarn. Um, I'm not sure what kind of sheep this was, but anyway, we're not going to fret over what kind of sheep it is. We're just going to We're just going to use it. Don't forget bagpipes. There might be some bagpipes in that book, but I don't remember seeing them. You'd think there were bagpipes in there. There's bound to be, but I don't remember. Excuse me. Okay. If I can grab that. There we go. Excuse me. Just a sec. All right. Sorry about that. I don't know if you can see what color this is. It's kind of burgundy and orange and gold. Anyway, I got my hand wet on that cup and now I got this wet. Okay. So now we've got this. And then we'll fold this and stick this in. Fold this, flip this up. And now I just need a closure. So what do I want to use for a closure? I do have, but this kind of would be in the way. Let me just get it for a second. Okay. I think that's the only one that would look decent with it. This is a headband. But it works. So I think I'm happy with it. Oh, it does. It works good. I've had other journals that were held shut with a headband. That's why I have the headbands because it worked. And this is just, I mean, it's really loose, so if so it's not pinching anything. Yeah, this one is good. I had a pink one and a purple one and a blue one, and they all looked wrong. But I found this one, and I think it looks good. It's kind of a burgundy, so it looks nice next to this, even though it's really a darker color. So I think that worked out good. I'm happy with it, even if it did take me weeks to do it. Oh, Okay, so let's just look at it as if we've never seen it before. Let me raise this up again here. Sorry. Um, so we've got the Northern Ireland double post box and the traditional Irish dancers. And this is a map of Ireland from 1592. We have a little article. I don't know if you'd call it an article, but anyway, about fairies, leprechauns, and banshees. This is a banshee. This is a leprechaun. So there was a leprechaun in there, but he's on this thing. We were looking for a leprechaun last time, trying to find it, but um, and there's my drawn in 4-leaf clover. There's a couple of guys having fun in a pub. There's a jaunting car on Irish moor. That's all it says. And then we've got the Polnabron Dolmen, which is this rock structure, and it is in Burren's Limestone Plateau. We've got Thor Valley Ice Tower House, the summer home of W.B. Yeats. That's this one. And then right down here, we've got somebody kissing the Blarney Stone. Evidently, you have to lay upside down and hang off of some stuff and hold on to these bars. That's a lot of work to kiss a stone. But anyhow, and then in here we've got some crosses from different churches, probably. And here we have the Pennsylvania farmhouse at the Ulster American Folk Park. And that's just an architectural thing. This is the Spanish Arch on the site of the former docks. Need to glue there. Oh, thanks, Barbara. Okay. That one wasn't staying glued, so. Well, somebody helped me out. I can't remember who it was, telling me to use 4 hearts, and that was very smart. Um, this is Clonmel's Mock Tudor West Gate, and it's spanning O'Connell Street. It doesn't say where. Um, this is Gaelic Pub sign in. Gaelic pub sign in Gaeltacht region. I don't know where that is. Cyclists checking their directions in Ballyvaughan, County Clare. This is the passage at dawn on 21st of December. A beam of sunlight shines through the roof box, a feature unique to Newgrange, and travels along the 19-meter or 62-foot passage and hits the central recess of the burial chamber. So this is a light beam shining in the doorway to a burial chamber. This is a Georgian doorway in Fitzwilliam Square in Dublin. This is students at Trinity College in Dublin. And here's a woman in a peasant costume spinning wool at Craignawan. And this is Ballyferriter. She's a potter. And this is another potter at the Bellick factory. And then here's some more architectural stone pieces and doorways. And I'm not sure what this is. I don't know if it's something from a purse, or I don't know what it is. But it was cool looking, so we stuck it in here. And then we have some different flowers. Fleabane, fuchsias, thrift, and sea campion. And then we have this book that's just pictures of, big pictures that we didn't have a way to fit in otherwise. Whoops. That bridge. That would scare me to death, but I would sure want to walk across it. Even if it scared me. We talked about that when we were putting it on there about my fear of heights. That's a cute little squatty lighthouse. I like it. And then we have this piece that has some animals, mostly birds. And over here are some things like musical instruments and phone booths and another post box and a BT phone, whatever that is, a tram carriage, and a gilded wooden chair. It's on display at the Collins Barracks. And this is Ballycopeland Windmill from 1784. And we have some more architectural pieces here. And then here we have just some places that would be fun to visit. This right here, this spot right here, we're going to show. Let me just go ahead and go to it. Well, I thought I had it in here. Yeah, this is part of, well, maybe not, because this has the broken tower. It just looks a lot like it. Okay, never mind. It's not the same. Anyway, these are some pictures of places that we thought looked interesting, but anyway, I'll read you where those places are because I do actually have that for this. This is a clock tower on the main street of Youghal. This is a round tower and cathedral, the most impressive monastic remains at Kilmagdaw. I don't know. I can't read that word. This is the Vale of Clara. This is the Torque Waterfall, and I'm not sure what that is. This is the Meeting of the Waters. This beauty spot, best seen from Dennis Island, is where the waters from the upper lake meet Muckross Lake and Laughlane at the Old Weir Bridge. And boats shoot the rapids there. You don't see any boats, but anyway. This is the Gap of Dunlow. Glaciers carved this dramatic, I don't know if you can even see. Maybe I should have left this down here. Glaciers carved this dramatic mountain pass, which is popular with walkers, cyclists, and horse riders. The route through the gap offers fabulous views of the boulder-strewn gorge and 3 small lakes. Yeah, I'm glad I added the picture books too. Um, it almost wasn't worth doing as a what to see in Ireland kind of thing without them because you just couldn't get too much information on there. Um, this is Lochline, the largest lake dotted with uninhabited islands fringed with wooded slopes. Boat trips run between Rosscastle and Innisfallen. This is Muckross House. The 19th century manor enjoys a lovely location overlooking the lakes. Visit the Wildlife Center for introduction to flora and fauna of the national park. This is the 19th century interior of Hargadon's Bar in Sligo Town with its original counter and stout jars. This is a grain truck from 1940 at the Jameson Heritage Center. This is Main Street in Kinsale. Many of the best eating places and drinking places can be found on that street right there. This is a steam train on the narrow gauge railway between Tralee and Blennersville, with Blennersville Windmill in the background. This is the ornate Victorian interior of the Crown Liquor Saloon. This is the Rossmore Memorial Drinking Fountain. This is colorfully painted shop fronts on Main Street in Adair. And this is a typical thatched cottage in that same village of Adair. This is traditional thatched cottages in Dunmore East, County Waterford. I like those. Okay. Carlingford Village and Harbor with the hills of the Cooley Peninsula rising behind. Cobb Harbor with the steeple of St. Coleman's rising above the town. A bed and breakfast on the River Corrib in Galway. That would be a nice place to stay. Fishing trawlers moored alongside the quay at Dingle. Drogheda viewed from Millmount across the River Boyne. So you're looking across the river at this part of this little town. Terraced houses in the town of Hillsborough. A farmhouse in Clonakilty, County Cork. Dungle town overlooked by the ruins of the 15th century castle. So that right back there is the castle. And this is some more cemetery and church ruins. I don't have any words for that one. Scrabo Tower, a prominent landmark of the Ards Peninsula. Battlemented Keep and ruined towers of Blarney Castle. I don't have words for that one. Valley Lighthouse on the southeastern tip of Howth Head. Boat trip through the Marble Arch Caves. Looking over the cliff edge at Dun Ungasa. Italian Garden. And I know I'm butchering all the names. I'm sorry. The imposing Kylemore Abbey on the shores of Kylemore Loch. That's pretty, isn't it? Fishing on Loch Derg, the largest of the lakes on the Shannon. Mussenden Temple set on a cliff on top of the Londonderry coast. And then this is just a map of Ireland. And then we have our tag that we just made. And we made a pocket out of the ornate post office in Vintry in County Kerry. And this is the Bank of Ireland sub-office window. That's Mother Hubbard's. This is a music shop in Dublin. Okay, I read those. So let's shut this. Oh, let's put this back because we've done it too. And we read those. Okay, we've looked at everything. I like that these, can move around so that they can be close to the front for this one and close to the back for that one. That just makes it easier. Okay. This looks really good with the topper for my tag. And there we go. We finished it. And it is 3:47. So thanks, Barbara. I think I need to get off here and go check on things at the house. You're welcome. Thanks for joining me on my trip to Ireland. Thursday, Tanya should be streaming with me. We will probably stream here just because people are used to me be streaming on Thursday, and she hasn't done it in a while. So, and then we'll start streaming on her channel next time. So, all righty. Thank y'all so much. God bless you. I love you. Bye-bye.